Hello whiskey lovers and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings, and today I'm taking you to America, to Kentucky to be precise, to try this one, the Michter's Small Batch Bourbon. Now the site where the Michter's distillery used to be, distilling had already started in 1753 by the Schenck brothers, and by 1860 the distillery was purchased by none other than Abraham Bomberger, who was actually related to the Schenck brothers. Now, that distillery started making bourbon and straight dry and whatnot. The Schenck family, eventually, they had to close down in 1919. Prohibition for you. Now, later on in the 1950s, the distillery was actually owned by Louis Foreman, who together with the well-known distilling family Beam designed the recipe for this Michter's Small Batch. But eventually, in 1989, the distillery went bankrupt. Now fast forward to 2004 and in Kentucky a new Michter's distillery is being built, and here we are. What makes Michter's stand out is probably the process of production. What I mean to say is, as opposed to many other bourbons and American whiskies, the people at Michter's, they actually toast and char their casks in a special way. I'm not sure exactly how to explain it, but they char and toast them in a special way that makes the spirit go inside and interact more with the wood. What they also do is in their warehouses, they artificially create heat cycles, which makes the spirit expand and contract more often than with natural heat cycles. And again, that way the spirit has more contact with the wood, which helps maturation as well. What they also do is they have a special chill filtration process, which is totally secret, that enables them to keep all the flavors and to also keep the mouthfeel and not lose anything. So maybe, just maybe, it's just because the master distiller and the master of maturation are women? I don't know, just kidding. Anyway, they've got quite the range. Their standard range consists of the American whiskey, straight rye, the sour mash, and then this one, the small batch bourbon. They also have a couple of special editions, which are, in my neck of the woods at least, quite expensive, but they're also very, very good. But what we will be trying is their standard small batch. Oh, this one goes into the casks at a higher strength as well. Their spirit goes into the cask at 103 proof. And basically, when they bottle it, it is bottled, at least this version is bottled at 91.4 proof. Basically, that translates into 45.7% ABV. Let's give this one a go. A bourbon, small batch rye. As you know, in America, they mature their bourbons on virgin oak. It has to be a new oak cask. It can only be used once. This is beautiful bronze, and the mouthfeel is indeed going to be good because this is clinging to the glass. Big fat drops coming down. Viscosity is very high. This is going to be very, very oily indeed. But first, on the nose. Well, this nose is rather closed, in fact. So it needs a bit of time to breathe. It needs a little bit of hand warmth. But it's well worth the wait, because now I do get some it's a very spicy nose. There's clearly a lot of rye in the mix here. I get some cinnamon, some nutmeg, lovely hints of dried fruit, apricots I'd say. Definitely peach. Well, this is not your standard bourbon. On the palate then. It's syrupy, very sweet on candied sugar, some baked apples. And the same fruit from the nose, apricots and peach. The spices are they're quite prominent, and they are joined, I'd say, by some black pepper. It gives you a good kick to the teeth on the finish then. Well, it remains warm from the spices, the finish, but truth be told, it's not very long. It's short. But anyway, this is a very good sipping whiskey. It's not the kind that you want to think over. It's not the kind of whiskey that you want to sit down for. This is just a very nice sipping whiskey, sorry. Now, if you think I've got ice here to put in my... I don't. It's not an ice bucket, sorry, it's actually empty. I just wanted to show off my Star Wars Rogue One popcorn buckets. I'm not entirely sure why, but hey, well, anyway. So don't put any ice in it. Don't use it as a mixer. It's too good, in my opinion. It's too good to be used as a mixer. I'm sure it will do well in whatever martini or Old Manhattan or whatever it is you want to do. But this is a lovely sipping small batch bourbon on its own. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the bourbon be with you.